Everyone, hope everything is going well. I wanted to discuss today Bitcoin and how it's based on a lie. Now, before I do, I'm going to get comments, oh, you're bitter that you didn't make money in Bitcoin, you're like Peter Schiff and all those things. Go back a couple of years ago and I was talking about how Bitcoin would probably be a good buy from a technical point of view. And I was also talking about fundamentals. I thought 10-year tips, 5-year tips would start to go negative. Now, that didn't happen. Now, I did some research and just put the dots together, and it seems that liquidity that came from reverse repos has been pumping up everything, including Bitcoins. And now we have a situation where money supply really hasn't been going up the past few years, but reverse repos has, in my opinion, increased liquidity to the system. I also could talk about how, altcoins will probably rip, in my opinion, the next month or so. I'm not telling you, what to do with your own portfolio. I have some exposure still to Bitcoin, but we can still be honest with what Bitcoin is, and it's based on a lie. You can make money off of it, yes, but it is based on a lie, and here's why. Number one, do you really believe an 80-some-year-old Japanese dude, Satoshi Nakamoto, if that's his name, actually created Bitcoin? There have been some theories out there where this one individual who was involved with the cartels, Paul, I think it's Leroux, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, there are people talking about how this guy may be the actual creator of Bitcoin. And the reasons why they're saying that is Satoshi's last post was probably in 2012, from what I remember. And then Paul's was arrested in 2012, dealing with the drug cartel, involved with murders. Now, he was sentenced in 2020 for about 25 years. He is an informant to the DEA, but this dude's up to no good. He killed 7 people. Now, there's inklings that Paul may be the creator of Bitcoin. But just from a marketing standpoint, who would you rather buy? What sounds more appealing, Satoshi Nakamoto or Paul Leroux, or Deroux, whatever his name is? I would say Satoshi Nakamoto. That sounds brilliant from a marketing point of view. And who knows if the intelligence apparatus worked with Paul to pump out Bitcoin like crazy. I don't know. Wall Street's in on it. And I have a bunch of theories about that. It's hard to prove, though. So I'm not going to get into it here or in this particular video. So that's the question. Like, does it make sense that the guy named Satoshi created this? It doesn't to me. 2, decentralized. That's how it was marketed when I first found out about it. This is not decentralized one bit. The government is now taxing you regarding Bitcoin. This was supposed to be, something that libertarians were craving, saying like, oh, this is great. This is the most anti-government, invention in quite some time. I had stories all the time. It's not decentralized like everyone's saying. So that's a lie, or that's not what Bitcoin is today. And some people will be like, well, the government has a lot of control. Well, it's not decentralized. And 3, tracking. They said that you can't track Bitcoin. I remember over a decade ago. Like, this thing can easily be traced. And here's a theory that I have. Central bank digital currencies. That's potentially may come out in the next couple of years. CBDCs. You see, in the tinfoil hat community, they're talking about CBDCs all the time. Like, they want to track where you go. They want to see what you're paying with. And they don't like cash, the central banking system, the elite. So I'm looking at all of that and I'm like, wait a second. I have to stop this call, but I'm just looking at all of this and this doesn't make sense to me. All these people are jumping up and down for Bitcoin, and it's only because they're making money. This is not what it used to be. And people say, oh, it's going to make you rich and all that stuff. Okay. A lot of people have made money the last few years who got in at the lows. Congratulations. I've made money as well. And I have ways to protect myself from downside risk. But it's based on a lie. It's based on information that we knew 10 years ago that's not true. And people are jumping up and down because they think that there may be more deregulation for Bitcoin, even though this was supposed to be a tool that wouldn't be part of the government. The government could have a lot of trouble tracing down. A lot of factors right now that don't add up. A lot of people are jumping up and down for this, and I understand from a technical trading point of view, it's a mania phase that we're in. And people that can trade are going to make a killing because they know when to get in, they know when to get out. They have put options now. So people that are sophisticated will protect themselves. There'll be a lot of bag holders. And that's why I'm not doing a video pumping altcoins, pumping Bitcoin. I could be like, hey, look at Coinbase. I was talking about Coinbase a couple years ago. And it's easy. I could be mocking Peter Schiff right now. But Bitcoin has no intrinsic value. A lot of people will not want to hear this, but this is what it is. So just wanted to put my 2 cents into this and want to hear your thoughts. Some people will not like it, but I don't care. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. Talk to you later. See ya. Bye.